Today, I'm going to be trading Juan Soto to the Toronto Blue Jays to see if he can win them a World Series. And if you remember back when Juan Soto was a free agent, Toronto was one of the potential landing spots. Obviously, that didn't happen, just like Shohei Ohtani didn't happen, and he is now on the New York Mets. However, today we're going to be seeing how it would play out if he actually signed with the Toronto Blue Jays. So as you can see, Juan Soto is now on the Blue Jays. And obviously this lineup that he's going to be working with is very solid. I mean, the Jays are fresh off of a World Series appearance, and obviously they don't have Bichette anymore, which is a big hit, don't get me wrong, but you gotta remember, Bichette was injured the entire postseason until the World Series, so they made it all the way there without him. And yeah, obviously now that they have Soto, this team could be lights out. Him and Vladdy should be a crazy duo. But anyways, man, to start off the year, in our first game of the season, we're gonna be taking on the A's, which is a very winnable series. As you can see, to start off the game though, it looks like Oakland has, or not Oakland anymore, I will call them Sacramento until they actually get to Vegas, but it looks like Vegas has gotten off to a hot start because we are down 2-0 and we're just gonna pop it up in our first at bat. So if we could have got like a double or something, that would have been nice. And Oakland is not done yet, man. That's gonna probably be a double unless we can find a way to throw him out at second, but we don't even have a chance. I was kind of late getting that off as well, which actually might work out for us. He's gonna be out at third. I don't know why he decided to push that. That was an awful decision, but we're back out here in the third inning now, and there's only one out with 2 runners in scoring position. So if we can put something into the outfield, that should score at least a run. Come on, Soto, please get... Oh, what a catch! We just got robbed. I thought that was gonna go over his head. That actually sucks, man, because if it actually got over him there, I guarantee you that would have at least scored a run, maybe even 2. And it looks like it just keeps getting worse for Toronto. We're now down 5-1 in the 8th inning, so we are running out of time to try and pull off a comeback. And Juan Soto is gonna be 0 for 4 in this game. That is not a great Blue Jays debut. And no surprise after that, we did go on to lose this game as well. So that's one I kind of want to just pretend didn't happen. I'd like to put that game behind us as soon as we possibly can. It's gonna be 5-1 the final. So it wasn't just me playing bad. The whole team was pretty terrible. But after the tough loss in our first game, I went ahead and simmed to like a week into April. And we did unfortunately end up losing the series to Oakland. But after that, we won every single game. We're 7-2 on the year. And this is gonna be a very interesting one because we're playing the LA Dodgers in a World Series rematch. And Soto did get walked in his first at bat, but we were not able to score. So hopefully this time we can actually put some points on the board. I mean, we didn't score for the team, but the team did still put a run on the board. So we're up 1-0 right now, and we have Vladdy on second base. And that is finally gonna be our first hit of the video. And if Vladdy gets there in time, that's also gonna be an RBI from Juan Soto. George Springer did just line out after that though. So now there's 2 outs for Dalton Varsho. We already have 2 runs in the inning, so it's cool if he can't score, but it would be awesome if he could hit something into the outfield. That is a home run from Dalton Varsho. We are getting off to a very hot start. It is 4-0 for the Blue Jays right now. It looks like that 4-run lead has turned into a 3-run lead though. We're up 4-1 in the 5th inning, but there's nobody out for Juan Soto. So all we got to do is push something into the outfield, and that should at least score the runner from third. That was a bad cut. And I took another strike after that as well. So I'm already in the hole with a 1-2 count right here. Come on. I'm going after that. That should at least drop. That might be gone, man. That is going to be a home run from Soto. I mean, it didn't really get out of the park, but it's going to hit off the foul pole. So I'll take it any way we can get it. That's going to be a big one, too. That was 3 runs. So that's going to open this game up. It is 7-1 for the Blue Jays. But now we're coming back out here in the 8th inning, and Toronto has put more runs on the board, but LA has made it a bit closer as well. It is now 11-5, so I'm hoping we can at least hit a double or something so we are in scoring position. Because even though we are absolutely destroying LA right now, no lead is really ever safe against the Dodgers, and that is going to be Juan Soto's 2nd home run of the game, and there's no doubt about that. That is way farther than the first one. 437 feet, so that's gonna make it 12-5 late in the game. And thankfully after that, LA did not pull off a miracle comeback. We're gonna hold on for the 12-5 win, and what a game that was for Juan Soto. If he can keep playing like that in this video, he could very well win MVP, and as you can see, we actually did go on to sweep the Dodgers after that as well. So Toronto is 10-2 52 on the season right now. But after that, I went ahead and simmed a little bit past mid-season to see how this team was holding up, and we've been great. We are 63 and 41 on the season right now, so at the moment we are winning the division by 4 games. Obviously winning the division is not a done deal though. The Yankees could easily come back, but anyways, in our next series we're going to be taking on the Boston Red Sox, who are currently 52 and 50, so they haven't been great, but they are above 500. And we have actually gotten off to a rough start to the series. We did end up losing game 1 6-4, but hopefully we can bounce back and take game 2 so we don't lose the series here. And Soto is once again hitting second in the lineup. Vladdy started off the game, but he did strike out, so we don't have anyone on base for us. And it's a 3-1 count right now, so we honestly might be getting walked here. They did not want to pitch to us. But now we're coming back out here in the 5th inning, and Soto did just ground out in his second at bat, and Boston ended up scoring a run as well. So we are now losing 1-0. And that should be pretty easy to get to. It's just gonna drop. Like, we're not gonna be able to catch it, but we'll hold him to first. So it's only a base hit. And after the base hit from Mayer, he did actually end up scoring. So we're down 2-0 now, which means we need to start scoring some runs. We're 6 innings deep and haven't done anything yet. That might be something. Oh, that should at least get to the wall. That's gonna be an easy double from Juan Soto. Maybe not easy. That's going to be closer than I thought it was going to be, but we are going to get to 2. And the speed is definitely not there with Alejandro Kirk, but he does have some pop in that bat. So if he can get something into the outfield... Oh, actually, I'm going to go for 3 right here, man. And we should be able to make that. We're going to get there. So even a pop-up into the outfield should be enough to score Soto. And I think that's going to do it, man. Is that going to get out of here? Never mind. I thought that was going to keep carrying for a second. But either way, Kirk is going to have the RBI. So we've at least got a run on the board now. However... after that, it looks like we folded once again. It is now 4-1 Boston in the 8th inning. I don't know what's going on, but we are really struggling against the Red Sox this season for whatever reason. That should be another double from once. Never mind. I thought that was going to have more room to drop, but it's just going to be a pop-up. So that's probably going to be our last at bat in this game. Or not. Hold on. It's now 4-3 in the 9th inning, and we have a runner on second. So... this is gonna be stressful, but if we can get a base hit, that will tie this game up. That's the one. Oh, nope. That was outside the zone. I thought that was more in. It looked like it was going to be a curveball, but that was not the case. So we're just going to pop up, which will end the game. That really sucks. We had a chance to at least tie it up, but just couldn't come through. So Boston is going to win this series no matter what now, because they have an early 2-0 lead. And to make it even better, we lost game 3 as well. So we're going to get swept by the Boston Red Sox, but either way, we're still 63 and 44 on the season. So I'm going to sim to the playoffs, and hopefully we can find a way to win the division. And thankfully it looks like Toronto was able to hold on to the division. We're gonna finish the season with a 97 and 65 record, which also gets us the #1 seed. So we have a first round bye, which is always good to see. And what else is good to see is Juan Soto's stats for the season. He hit 268, which could have been better, but it's not bad. However, he had 49 home runs, so I'm thinking he will be in the MVP conversation. I don't know if he's going to be able to win it, though. It probably all depends on how Aaron Judge played. He will probably be the difference maker, and it looks like I was right. Aaron Judge did beat us for MVP this season with 51 home runs and 106 RBIs, and he also hit 314, so he deserved it. There's no doubt about that, but at least we came second in the votings. It's always Aaron Judge, literally every time. But anyways, in our first playoff series, oh man, I did not want to see that. It looks like Boston beat New York, so we're gonna have to play the Red Sox, who we've already struggled against this season. And once again, it looks like Soto's hitting second in the lineup. Vladdy did strike out, so we don't have anyone on for us, but anyways, Crochet is also pitching in this game, which you've probably noticed, which is never fun. Soto's gonna start it off with a double though, so I will happily take that. Of course though, you already know how it goes. After the double, nobody was able to score us. However, it looks like Toronto did still end up getting a run in the second inning, so we're up 1-0 in the third right now. I would love it if Soto could get like another double or something. That has potential if it keeps carrying, but it's not going to. It's just going to be a pop-up. And after the pop-up, it looks like Boston got right back into this game. We are all tied up at 1 right now, and Crochet has been lights out ever since allowing his first run, because he has pitched 3 scoreless innings since then. But hopefully, we can find a way to change that right here. I mean, that's a good pitch to go after, and Soto is gonna clobber that one out of here. It doesn't even have a chance at staying in. 363 feet, which is not as far as I thought it would be. That did have a lot of airtime, but either way, just like that, Toronto's gonna take a 2-1 lead over Boston. And so far, that 2-1 lead has held. We're up 2-1 in the 7th inning right now, so I guess we'll see if Soto can keep it going. He's having one hell of a game, and Crochet is no longer pitching, so I'm hoping we can find a way to terrorize the bullpen. That's a good pitch to take. Oh, man. That is 2 home runs in a row now for Juan Soto. Is that going to be farther than the last one? That was almost identical. It's 368 feet this time, but I don't care. We already have 2 home runs in the postseason. 1 game into the postseason. That's going to put us up 3-1. And after that, we did go on to win this game. That was a very good performance out of Soto. 2 home runs and a double. That definitely makes up for the bad performance he had last time in Boston. So yeah, looks like the Jays are going to take an early 1-0 series lead over the Red Sox. And after taking the 1-0 series lead, we did win game 2, and it looks like we're going to win game 3 as well. So we're going to sweep Boston, which means now we have to play Seattle, who ended up beating Houston to get here. They swept Houston as well, so this should be another good series. And it has been one hell of a series. We are going to game 7, as you can see. It's been back and forth the whole time. So our whole season is now on the line in this one game right here. And it might shape out just like it did this season. I know it hasn't been the exact route to the World Series, but if we do find a way to beat Seattle in this one, we're going to be playing the LA Dodgers in the World Series, which is the exact route Toronto took in real life. And ironically enough, if you remember, this series also ended up going to game 7, and Toronto closed it out in Toronto. So I guess we'll see what can happen here. That's going to be a foul. And I gotta say, I am feeling pretty confident about this game. We got Kevin Gausman on the mound, who is easily one of the best pitchers on this team. Ah, man, Soto's just going to pop it up, though. That was a decent scoring opportunity, but we are not going to get anything done there. But now we're coming back out here in the 4th inning, and it looks like we're all tied up at 1 right now. So the way it's playing out here, if this keeps going just like real life, it's probably going to come right down to the last play. And Cal Raleigh is up right now. That is oh, never mind, we got it. I thought that was definitely going to drop, but we're going to put him down. Either way, though, on the downside after that, Seattle did score another run. So we're losing 2-1 in the 6th inning. Come on, Soto. If you're going to hit another home run, now would be the time to do it. We do have 2 strikes in the count early here, though, so we really got to be careful with what we chase here. We're going to get hit. Dude, that's going to put us on. It's not what I wanted, but if it's going to put us on base, I'll take it. So that's going to bring up George Springer right now. I guess we'll see if we can hit another iconic home run against Seattle. That might get through. Oh, no. That was an awful decision. We're going to get thrown out at first, too, man. I don't know why I thought I was going to be able to make that work. I thought I, for some reason, was going to have enough room to get to second. I thought the ball was going to bounce a bit more than it did, and that is going to be trouble off the wall, man. I might be able to throw him out at 2, though, if he keeps going. He's not going to turn the corner, though. We'll hold him to a base hit. But anyways, it looks like our season is kind of crumbling right here. We are down 5-2 in the 8th inning. We have a runner on, so a home run does put us right back into this game. Please, get through. Get through. He stopped it, but I think we're still going to make it to first. We are, so we have 2 runners on with nobody out. Come on, man. That brings up Springer. If he's going to hit another home run, right now would definitely be the time to pop one out of here. That's going to be a double play, though. That really sucks. We honestly might be done now. And we did not end up scoring any more runs in that inning. And the Blue Jays are now down to their final out. It all relies on Davis Schneider, who is just going to ground out, which will unfortunately end the Blue Jays season in the ALCS. So that really sucks. I mean, we came close. It was one hell of a season once again. We were only 1 win away from going back to the World Series. But even with Juan Soto, we were not able to get the job done. So I guess we'll see what Seattle can do against LA now. And it looks like Seattle did put up one hell of a fight against the LA Dodgers. But once again, for the 3rd season in a row, the LA Dodgers are going to win the World Series. So as per usual, nobody is getting past LA, but that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'd really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down below. I'll try and get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, make sure you check out my socials. I got my TikTok, Instagram, and my main channel where I post Madden, linked in my description below. So if you're into football, definitely check out the main channel. But other than all of that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.